Hey, come on in. Welcome to the live. Good morning, House of Bling. Welcome to the live. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're having a good week so far. Good morning, KG Care. Welcome to the live. I hope you're having a good week so far. So it's only, yes, I am. Thank you. So if you all see my topic, I have does talking help? So do y'all think does talking really help or helps? It all depends on what you're talking about. And I think it all depends on who you're talking to. So let me know what you think about that topic, because sometimes people might feel like talking doesn't help, but I do, because it has something to do with who we're talking to, what we're talking about. And then sometimes you want to, when you're talking about something, you want to be talking to someone that you feel like really mean you well. Just to talk to people, sometimes we need to pray about whatever we do. But when we're talking, we need to make sure we're talking to someone that really have us. They really want to see us do well. They think that they really love us and is really concerned about us, because a lot of times we can talk to people and later on you may feel like you talked to the wrong person, or I could have talked to the wrong person. But if you talk to the right people, it just all depends on what you're talking about. A lot of times talking can help. Just say, for instance, if you need something, you might want to talk to someone about it. Good morning, Sharon Young. Welcome to the live. I hope everybody's doing well. Good morning, Melvin. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the live. So you believe talking helps. I do too. Bling, House of Bling. But here's the thing. Sometimes when we talk, we need to make sure we're talking to people that really is concerned about us, not just trying to hear what he or she can hear. Because you just can't talk to everybody. Just say, for instance, you could just want to talk to someone, you might need something, and it doesn't have to be something just so big. And sometimes I don't know whether you all ever been through this. You can talk to people, you find out that all they really just want to hear. It's not out of concern. So really, no, it helps. Sometimes it helps to talk to people. But then to me, it still matters who we're talking to. You can talk to some people and they might say, yeah, okay. And everything you tell people, it's not for them to tell everybody else. So I still say who you talk to really matters. And if you all don't mind, give me a thumbs up. And you just gotta, sometimes when you're talking to people, you gotta use your words wisely. Because even talking helps. But sometimes, okay, sometimes, Melvin, you want to release to a person with no feedback. Yeah, I understand that. Sometimes you just need people to listen to you and not, and that's good. But then, yes, talking matters, but then it helps. To me, I think it helps, but you got to be careful who you talk to, because sometimes you can talk to people, you're not saying anything for any harm, and then they take it and twist it. They twist it around. Then when you know anything, you got a problem with other people because somebody took it the wrong way. So yes, talking. We're supposed to be able to talk to one another, but you got to be careful who you talk to, because some people they take it the wrong way. They have the wrong understanding about things. So I believe it helps, but I believe you just have to pray, ask the Lord, so he'll, we need one another. I know that. But we need to be careful still who we talk to, because some people have an ear. It's not about concern. It's just about to hear your business and take it and run with it. Now, I don't think we're supposed to do that. I really don't. Yeah, some folk lives are based on drama. Yeah, and I don't like drama, but I'm just saying, say for instance, it could be something you need, and it don't have to be anything big. It could be simple as it could be that you need someone might just say, well, they needed groceries for the week. Is it okay if you could help them out? Okay, I feel like if you talk to that person, he or she is not supposed to get on the phone and tell everybody they can think of, call everybody up and tell them that you needed something. I don't think we're supposed to do that. And so sometimes, I would say when you tell a person that you might just need something, it could be just a few items. If the person got to get on the phone and tell everybody in their family or friends what they had to do for you, I think still you didn't talk to the right person. Because me, if I feel like I'm going to do something to help a person, I don't feel like I should have to tell everybody about it. You don't have to tell everything you do for people. You don't have to just spread everything when you do something for people, because you never know who you're going to need. So therefore, when we talk, if we're going to talk, let's say something positive. And be glad when you can help others, because really, to be honest, I don't think most people like having to ask from others, because I don't think it's just a good feeling. I don't tell folks nothing because I feel a secret is a secret. Yes, it is. But sometimes, people, everybody, good morning, Peter Dale. Welcome to the live. I hope you're doing well. And I hope you're having a good day or good night or wherever you may be. Oh, I see you in Australia. So what time is it there, Peter? So you have to realize, I appreciate you all for coming in this morning. I realize sometimes you want to talk to people. Okay, Peter Dale is speaking to everyone, wishing best wishes. So, but here's the thing. If you're doing it from the heart, there's no reason to gloat about it. No, it's not. It's not. I'm frozen. Okay, what about now? Am I still frozen now? And here's the thing about it. You have to realize that we just really don't. It's 12:11 a.m. Thursday morning. Okay, seems like we in Australia are in the future. Okay, but the thing of it is, it's okay. Okay, thank you. Here's the thing. We don't have to spread one another's business. We really don't. If you want to talk to people, like I said, we really need to pray about whatever we do, because sometimes you go and you feel like these people here, I can talk to them, and you find out everything just about that you talk to them about, they spread it. And that is anyone that is frozen. Because am I still frozen? Yes, we do. We need to care and love our fellow man, fellow human. Yes, we do. But so many times, we start. I'm back. I was frozen. Okay. Good morning, Felita's Way. Welcome to the live. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a good week so far. But what I'm talking about, do you think it helps talking to others, or do you think talking helps? I really do. Okay. But the thing of it is, when you talk to people, I don't just believe we should just talk to one another, and then it could be something, like I say, it could be something small. A person could say they needed $10. Why should we listen to this person? Let this person come to us and ask, and then knowing all the time, what is that to talk about? If a person comes to you and talk to you about something, it can help, but still, we're not supposed to just spread other people's business. We're not supposed to do that. I do think it's help, but to the right person. That's correct. I agree with you. To the right person. So sometimes I say we need to pray, because sometimes we talk to people and sometimes we're not talking to the right people or the right person. So therefore, when you talk to people or that person, you're gonna I think you're just about going to know when you're talking to the right people, because usually when you're talking to the right people, and if you could just need some milk or something. It's no need to go out and tell a person, well, she had to call me. Guess what? She needed milk. That's not anything to tell anybody. Be glad you can help others, because you never know. Sometimes people feel like they're so up now so they're not going to need anybody. No, that's not real life. To me, it's not real life. So be happy when you can help someone, because when the Lord bless you to help others, when you can do it, and then be glad you can do it. But just talking, yes, talking helps. But I agree, House of Bling, to the right person. Hello, everyone. Sometimes you really gotta be careful who you talk to. And a lot of times, sometimes a blessing from God always comes in secrecy. You don't have to tell everything, Melvin. And I understand I understand your comment. Sometimes we talk and we mean well, and you want to just talk to people. Sometimes we want to tell how the Lord has blessed us. Sometimes you really might need to be careful telling people what you're doing or what you're about to get. You can talk and help, but you cannot talk to everybody. Everybody is not rejoicing for you. Everybody is not wanting to see you do well. And it really does matter who you talk to. Talking helps, but you need to make sure you're talking to the right person. A blessing from God always comes in secrecy. Peter there, the gospel calls us to give ourselves freely to serve us, but we can resist. But we often resist. Yes, I'm more of a giver than a taker. I don't do well with receiving a lot. It makes me emotional. Felita's Way, Sharon, that's good to hear. Yes, my day is good. Okay. Yes, it's good to be a giver. It's good to be a giver. It's good to be able to talk to people. Talking helps. And you never know. Sometimes people just need someone to talk to. It doesn't mean he or she needs something from you. But if a person come to you and tell you, say, for instance, can I talk to you for a moment, or can I talk to you? And they don't, just because they talk to you, it doesn't mean even sometimes for you to go back and tell your friend or your friends. Give to everyone who asks of you, and whoever takes away what is yours, do not demand it back. I just read that, Peter. I just read that in Luke. That's true. That it is biblical. That is so true. Luke 14:12. I read that. I don't think it's been 3 or 4 days ago. I don't know how long, but it hasn't been a week. But here's the point. My experience I use as a sharing or teaching format. I don't believe in boasting or big. Little you has not cool. Yes, I don't believe in it either. If you're going to boast, you're going to brag. You brag on what the Lord has did or has done for you. But then you got to still give credit where credit is due. For as if somebody do something for you, I think still let somebody know this person helped me, because just recognize people, because a lot of times we know what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to help one another, and when we do it, you shall give to him freely, and your heart shall not be grudging when you give to him. But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. That's so true. I smile because that is so true. Sometimes people can ask you for something, and if you don't give it right back to them, they mad with you. And we're not supposed to be that way. And that's the word, Peter. That's the word. And a lot of times we might say, well, oh yeah, I gave her $2, and she didn't give me my $2 back. We're supposed to let that go. So therefore, yes, talk to the right people. The right people know what to tell you in times of need. If you need something, go to those people. And I'm just going to be honest, yes, I don't give out phone numbers or anything unless I get that person's permission. Don't even ask me if my neighbor lives in their house. Okay. But I'm just saying, right, talk to the right people. Just like Peter, he's in here. He's coming biblical. That's biblical. I read that, and it hasn't been a week ago. I always taught to be a help ever since I was young. Yeah, I understand that. But see, you got to look at it like this. Some people, if they help you, some people I'm just going to be honest. I'm not trying to sound ugly or anything. But sometimes people help people just to talk about them. Now, we're not going to get a blessing for that. We should help people. Don't just help people so after you help them, then the next day you got to go out and tell people they needed this. I gave it to them, but they should have had it themselves. No, that's not what we're supposed to be doing. If you're going to help a person just to get out and talk about them, that's not right. Peter did. I think us humans believe and respect our bodies and not what really matters, the spirit and soul. Yes. Melvin, House of Bling, I agree. Okay. No, everybody is not of your best interest. No, they're not. So when you do something, people, I don't feel like if somebody come and talk to me and said, Deborah, I need this, I shouldn't time that person step out the last step, get on the phone and call 10 and 12 people that this person came to me and needed something. No. If we can help one another, let's help one another. When we talk to people, I just like for people to, if they want to talk to me about something, I'm going to be honest telling you about myself. I'm secretive. So sometimes, to be honest, is not much I'll tell people. But when I do talk to people, I appreciate it if I can talk to that person and they don't feel like they just got to almost put it on the news. I'm not for that. And I know people are different. Talking helps, but we do need to pray about who we need to talk to. Everybody is not, you just can't talk to everybody. And I like talking to people, but it just some people, to be honest, you really need to pick who you talk to. But being a good giver, being a helper, that's what we're here for. So when I talk to people, when they talk to me, some folks want recognition off on other folks' downfall. But my grandparents always told me the table is not always square, but also round. That makes sense. Yeah. What good is it going to do you to talk to people and they come and talking to you? They think you're a friend, and then you go back and you tell everything that they told you. No, that's not right. Talking helps, but I still go back and say to the right people. Yes, I'm very private. It gets on my husband's nerves sometimes. Yeah. Well, it's okay. It's okay to be private sometimes because that's probably just the way you are. It's just some people, you want to talk to people because if sometimes people can't look at you and tell, you might need something. It's good to be able to talk. But see, when you talk to people, and if they gotta tell she came to me and she needed $2. What is that to tell? Well, to me, you know what? That's not talking to the right person. Unless that person is trying to help you get over $2, sometimes you cannot talk to everyone. Talking helps, but you got to make sure. That's why I said pray. Because when we ask the Lord and talk to him, he will lead us. Like the older people would say, he will lead you if you let him. Sometimes we do things on our own without talking to God, and he will lead us, and then he will keep us from doing some things that we don't need to do. And then sometimes you're going to have to experience things in life. So you got to be able to just talk to God, and then talk to people that you know mean you well. Because now everybody listens doesn't mean you will. Some people just want to hear what you're talking about. And then when they hear what you're talking about, then they want to go back and tell others. That's not right. So talking can help, but sometimes even after talking to people, you want to pick the people that you talk to. Now that's just the way I am. I'm not gonna. Sometimes it's some folks don't always use their ears for listening. They use it for talk. That's true. That's so true. People want to hear. They want to get together and hear what you're saying, and they just listening. And some people it's not the way we're supposed to be. But when we do these things, we can't live off our own understand, but on God's. That's true. Every time. Now, God will not lead us wrong. But now sometimes we lead ourselves wrong. God will never lead us wrong. He loves us when other people have turned their backs on us. He loves us. But we got to let him talk to him about it. We can't just fix these things ourselves. Sometimes we might say, well, I'm going to go and tell her. First thing we need to do first, to be honest, is talk to God before we talk to anybody. Because he knows what we need before we ask him for it. But yes, there's people out there that God wants us to be able to love on one another. We're here to help one another. But he wants us to talk to him first. And sometimes, yes, Melvin, because they like to hear themselves talk. That's true. But we want to be able to talk to God. He will always listen and guide us. Then pray for guidance on who we can communicate with about things outside of him. And that's true, Sharon. That's true. Because a lot of times I ask the Lord, lead me and guide me. Because we need to ask him that in prayer. Because if we don't ask him, we can't do it ourselves. We can't even do it ourselves. We might have good intentions, but now we need to talk to God first. Because, see, he can keep us from telling people things that they don't need to hear. They don't need to hear. Everybody listening to you, they're not even for you. I even pray before I go live, and even have my husband to pray with me. Very true. Yeah, we need prayer. We need to pray. We can't do it on our own. So a lot of times sometimes we talk, sometimes we end up talking to the wrong people. And when I say wrong people, that's what I would say is when you talking to somebody and they just, everything you say, they take it back and they twist it. And then next, sometimes there's a problem with people that shouldn't have been a problem. You know why? Talking to the wrong person. So it matters who we talk to. It matters who we feel like some people just have a way about themselves. They'll come, they'll smile, and you feel like, oh, yes, this is the one I need to tell. I believe I can tell her. I believe I can tell him. And sometimes that's not true. At times, Blings, folks talk so much they think they sound smart, but that's so true, Melvin. That is so true. We need him to give us the words to speak. Yes, we need him to do that. We can't do it on our own. We can get up sometimes and we feel like we just have it down pat. I don't, and I don't claim I have it down pat. I really don't. And I know I need to talk to God, because you need to talk to him before you want to get out there and you want to call these people your friends, and you want them to be your friend. But I even asked the Lord to be my friend. And I realized that just because I asked him that, he wants us to have friends. But you got to just take your time, talk to him, listen to God. I don't care what people tell you. Sometimes we might go to a person that might say, well, what do you think about it? And that person, he or she could give you his opinion, but yeah, yes, Melvin, that's just saying you're so smart till you so that's true. You know, some people think they do it on their own. You can't do it on your own. You just can't do it. And I don't claim I can. So I like to talk to God because I like to pray, because we all need to pray. And in order to do well, we really just need to have God in our life, and we need to listen to him. And we need it. We need to talk to God in the morning. You pray whenever. We need to read, because what Peter Dale commented in here. Good morning, for Life as Felicia. Welcome to Live. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a good week so far. And what I'm talking about is, do you think talking helps? So, but I think it helps. But when you talk, I'm still going to say, when you talk to the right people, because everybody you talk to, Felicia is speaking to everyone. Everybody you talk to really is, sometimes you still can talk to the wrong person or the wrong people. Oh, okay. So that's what you got to think about it that way. Don't always think I can just talk to anybody. No, you can't. Because sometimes people can just, I'm just going to say it this way. People can just turn some stuff around and make it be unnecessary. And when you don't talk to the right people, sometimes there's going to be confusion. There's going to be drama. And we don't want that. We don't want the drama. We want the people that want to be able to tell us the truth. Now, when you talk to people, you need people that love you enough to tell you the truth. Sometimes people want to talk to people that just want to tell them what they want to hear. I talk about folks in third person from when I'm actually talking about them and gave the person agreeing the whole time. I'm talking about you, be okay. But you want people to, when you talk to people, now this is what I would think. I believe when you're talking to the right people, they're gonna love you enough to tell you the truth. Is more. Sometimes less is more. Saying less is more. Yes, it is. Sometimes you want somebody, when you talk to people, I want people to tell me the truth. And when you're talking to people and they love you enough to tell you the truth, I would consider that a person that means you well. Now, when sometimes people don't necessarily want to hear the truth, but that's the only thing can help you is truth. If I ask somebody, well, how did this look, or how does this look? I want that person to tell me, if it doesn't look right, you tell me. Say, Deborah, this doesn't look right. I don't need nobody. I don't need to talk to people telling me, oh, that just looks so good. But then when I turn my back, they're almost about to fall out of the chair laughing at me. I don't want that. So therefore, if I'm going to ask you something and you're going to tell me something, when I turn my back, you're almost about to fall out of the seat laughing at me. I'm talking to the wrong person. The truth is what helps everybody. And sometimes the truth doesn't always sound the best, but truth helps you more than anything. So if I do something and it don't look right, if I'm talking to the right people, they should say, Deborah, I think you can make it look a little better. Instead of talking to somebody, they say, girl, that's so pretty and all, but they knowing all the time they can't hardly sit still because they laughing. That's not the right person. So therefore, when we're talking, let's hope we're talking to the right people. And the right people sometimes can tell you, say, now, even though you're talking, sometimes it's okay. You don't have to talk that much all the time. It's okay to be quiet. It's okay to you don't have to let people know everything you know. To me, that's talking to the right person. Instead of sometimes talking to somebody and that person might tell you, say, oh, yeah, you did the right thing. You should have told them this and that and that and this. No, sometimes you don't have to tell people everything. Let me know if I look fly, or I have to fly away to get fly. Yeah, that's true. Well, that's what I'm saying. That some people just tell you what you want to hear, and then they're gonna be behind your back laughing. Well, that's not the right person. It's not the right person, because I just really like for people to tell me only a person of your best interest will give you the truth, whether it's what you want to hear or not. That's true. But see, that's gonna get right back to good morning, Sandra Soul Food Network. Welcome to the live. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a good week so far. But I'm just talking about, do you think talking helps? Some people say they want truth and then can't handle it. Yeah. But I want the truth. I want the truth, because that's the only thing can help you. Okay, let me say this. If you all don't have, you see someone in here and you don't have them, if you need someone, if you like for one of my mods to drop your link, that's fine. But that's the way I think about it. I like to be told the truth, because now you're not helping anybody. That same thing go for me. I'm not helping anyone. I'm gonna use this for example. Some people might ask me something. Well, what you think, is this true what they're saying on YouTube about this situation or these circumstances? I'm not gonna answer you if I don't know the answer. I mean, I don't believe just telling people something just to say, well, now she told me that. Just because you tell a person something, that don't mean if you hadn't read it for yourself, don't be so quick to speak. Just for people to say she knows something. Talk helps. Yes, it does, Sandra. But truth is even better. Truth is better. And that's what I would like for people to tell me. Tell me the truth. And that way you've helped me. If I leave out and I get out and I say, well, how this look I have on? And somebody say, oh, that's so nice. And then I guess maybe by the time I get outside, other people laughing at me. No, you didn't help me. You told me something. When a person can tell me, I'm just being funny. I would rather for people to tell me, say, now that just looks a mess. Because if you don't tell me the truth, and I can't think that way myself, can't see it for myself, that just helped me get out and other people laughing at me. And I don't want that. Good morning, Mr. Wise. I didn't see you. Welcome to the live, and I hope you're having a good week so far. Good morning, Maria in the mix. And I'm just talking about, do you think talking helps? So talking helps when you talk to the right people. That's all. Sometimes we can talk to people, you're not talking to the right people, the right person. Right people gonna tell you, even in love, when you're wrong. And the wrong person might tell you, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You should have told her more than that, this, that, and other. Sometimes not necessarily so. Sometimes it's a time to speak. It's time to be quiet. And now you don't have to just always feel like, good morning, Mr. Wise. Welcome to the live stream, and I hope you're doing well. So yes, talking helps. When you're talking to the right person, I'll tell a stranger if their zipper is down or nose need to be clean. I would want someone to tell me. Yeah. Even though you know what, for some people, House of Bling, that's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing, I guess, to have a little something on your nose or pants is unzipped or something. It just all depends, but that makes sense. Sometimes you can tell a person something that might make them feel a little shame, but it's a way to do anything. Sometimes you might have to call a person, pull a person to the side and say, look, you need to check yourself now. Check yourself. Something not right, but you want to do it. Yeah, don't pull a person to the side. Don't do them in public. Cause see, some people are quick to be embarrassed or get embarrassed. So if somebody's pants is unzipped or they got a little something on their nose, you hate to just say, look, your nose is this, that, and that. Pull them to the side. That way, the way I say, you tell them in love. When you tell people in love, you it makes sense to them. But it's not embarrassing to me, because it's how you say. It's not what you say all the time. It's all the time. But it's probably not embarrassing to you, but it depends on the individual. So that's why I say it that way. So sometimes we're looking, we want to tell people something when you can just sometimes, just pull them to the side and tell them. And it's just a way to do things. So it's okay. It's just a way to do things. And then it's not what you say like you say, it's how you say it. So therefore, when you tell people something in love, usually they're not going to get angry with you. But even if a person wrong, if you tell them and it's not in love, it's going 9 times out of 10, it's going to create even an argument or something. Because it's when you tell people something, try to be kind and telling them. Because I'm going to be honest, if somebody tell me something and it's not in love, now I'm just going to be honest, it just all depends on how I say it. I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to like it. But now I would try to conduct myself better. You learning more as you get older, but it's not what you say, it's how you say it to people. You have to be kind to people. Sometimes just say, for instance, we could ask yourself the question first, then see how you would feel. True? That's true too. That's true. So talking helps. Talking matters. Because you can see someone and they can walk out and they might have on a pair of pants, and it might be dirty at the back or something. They might have sit in something in the pants looking bad. You don't just point your finger at that person and try to get everybody's attention. You tell that person, say, I ask that person, can you come here for a moment? And you tell that person, say, you got something on your pants, and you do it that way. Okay, you've talked to the right person when that person called you to the side. But when people wait and want to get you in a crowd and embarrass you, trying to tell you something, that's the wrong person. It's just a way to handle things. You can tell people if you want to, you try to do it. No one wants to be out here thinking they're winning and have to be pulled to the side with a, hey, your heel is coming off. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Your heel is coming off your shoe. LOL, that's silly, but how you say it does make a difference. Yes, it does. It makes a difference. That's a good idea. You got to ask yourself first, because I'm just going to be honest now. People going to get mad with you when you come at them wrong. So when you come at them wrong, you've got something to tell a person. That's just like you can tell your children something. And sometimes your children, if you raise your child or children, they know their parents. But sometimes it's a way you can tell them. And in a way, some people get offended quick. I don't know, do we supposed to get offended quick? But we have to be careful. So when you talking to these people, just be careful. Tell them in a nice way. Anything you want to tell them. Because, see, it's always somebody want to find something to laugh at. And then, it's always people looking for fault in other people. It could be, just say, for instance, someone may step in a room and this person might not have the nice outfit like this person beside them. Okay. First thing, you don't need to you want to treat everybody right. And you don't want to go to that person and make that person feel down because he or she is not dressed as well as the other person. So what you have to do is you go to that person and speak to that person. How are you today? Good morning or whatever. And the person that's not dressed as well. You want to treat everybody nice. You want to talk to them nice. You just can't go to this person and then say, well, I wish I could join the panel. Okay. Okay. All the time. You just got to be fair with people. Talk to them fair. Don't let people see you saying, well, okay. Sometimes you just gotta, if I see people together, I would prefer if I can tell, especially if they're sisters or brothers. You don't want to say, well, oh, you look so nice today. And then the other one standing there, because I'm just going to be honest. Now, people love compliments. If you tell this one over here, you look so nice today, and then you look at the other one, now you could have wore something look better than that. Talking help, but that's wrong. That would have been wrong on me. So you just constantly be careful when you talk. Let's talk to the right people. And when we're talking to people, we want to use the right words. Yes, talking helps. My thing is, when you with me, I look good. You look good because I make dirty work clothes, make my style look good. Yes. So you got to look at it this way. You just got to be, when you talk to people, be able to just encouraging them. But now, everybody, Sharon, that's how you know if you're dealing with a reasonable individual. Yeah. Yeah. So you want people to feel when you talk to them. Because now sometimes, I don't know whether you all ever been in this situation. Sometimes you can talk to people, and when you talk to them, when you leave, you just feel so bad. Now, I feel like if I talk to someone, and I like when a cashier tell me nicely, and Lord, your card was declined. Okay, son, that makes sense. I know that talking helps, but you know what? That's talking low. So that's talking low. Mr. Wise, true. I like this too. That makes sense. It really makes sense because it just talking helps, but you can tell a person if something not right. but you, but you got to talk to them. You don't have to tell everybody. You don't have to speak out. Well, ma'am, sir, your card was declined. I mean, that person don't mean any harm, but you don't have to let everybody in the store know that. Talking helps, but still, when you talk, let's try to talk, and let's try to do it in a sensible manner, in a reasonable way, because sometimes we can talk, and it embarrasses people. Sometimes talking can help, sometimes it helps, but you just still got to be talking to the right people. So obviously, Sandra, you had the right cashier that day. You went to the right cashier. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Mr. Wise, I was going to ask Deborah if she ever thought about dropping her link sometimes. Some loudness gets a person. Yeah, talking to the right people. Sometimes, is it anyone in here could drop my link? Is that what you're saying, House of Bling? But I think I have everyone in here. Some loudness get. But here's the thing: sometimes it's okay. We can talk to the right people. Do you not know sometimes when the Lord bless you, you want to tell people. You want to tell people. You want to be able to tell people what the Lord has done for you. You want to tell people sometimes when you're about to get something new. Do you know sometimes you can't tell everybody that? And I think that's good news. You can't talk to everybody. Sometimes you can tell people how Lord has blessed you. Do you not know some people are going to get angry about that? So still you can't talk to everybody. You just, it's good. It would be good if you could. But when you start, don't tell it. Okay? Okay, Melvin. No, it's your StreamYard link you can only drop. Are you on StreamYard? No, I'm not on StreamYard. I'm not on StreamYard. No, I'm not. But no, I'm not. Let's see, Mr. Wise. But some folks are not happy for you. That's what I'm talking about. Melvin, that's true. Everybody, you can talk to people. Everybody doesn't want to see you do well. So sometimes keep your mouth closed. Talk to people. But now you're going to know everything is not for everybody. No, it's not. Okay, so I'm going to use myself for an example. Somebody may say, Deborah, I'm going to get a new car. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to congratulate that person. Some people, you tell them you're about to get something. Okay, that person's whole look changed. They're going to get angry with you. Why? Rejoice for others. See, here's the way what you're supposed to do when people tell you, say they've been blessed with something. You shouldn't get angry. You should have the right answers to tell that person. Say congratulations. But sometimes if you talk to the wrong person, the person might say, you didn't need that. No, I don't have that right to tell anybody that. Because I'm just going to be honest, I want the Lord to bless me. So why would I come with a negative answer and say, you didn't need that. You already got this, you got that. So sometimes talking helps. And sometimes when you're not talking to the right people, the right person, it makes you feel worse. So yes, talking helps, but sometimes you have to learn to keep some things to yourself, because usually if you're not talking to the right people or the right person, you're going to find out. Because a lot of times people gonna say, well, you didn't need that. You know you didn't need it. And the right person to tell you, I'm happy for you. And you know why that right person can tell you that? Because when you get your blessing like that, when you rejoice for others, that means the Lord still blessing people. You're going to get yours. You have to be patient. You have to be patient. You would have to Google StreamYard and set up your email to it. It's just another stream to go live from. That's all. Okay, Sharon must be talking to Mr. Wise. So sometimes we are, when I see, I'm like, bro, sis, tell me how to get on. I'm not a hater. I be like, I give them $10 for gas for a ride around the block 2 times. You're going to be blessed like that. Now, I don't know what people think, but sometimes you can tell someone about your blessing, and the next thing you know, they're trying to compete with you. Well, yeah, that don't make sense. But that's true, Felita. It's true. But here's the thing, what you got to look at. When you, sometimes people get more mad with a person with well, tell them anyway, because that's helps them. But here what you got to look at now. This is just my opinion. When you tell people something and they don't rejoice for you, it's not going to keep the Lord. It's not going to stop the Lord from blessing you. It's not going to stop that. It's not, I don't care what people say. Some people might feel like, I made her feel bad. I won't tell her anything nice. You're not hurting that person. I'm going to get right back to what God has for you. Okay, thanks for coming in, Sandra. Have a good day and have a good week. You got to keep doing what you do. No, you don't tell people everything. But when people want to make you feel bad because the Lord bless you, you don't stop doing what you're doing. I mean, sometimes you tell some people, and sometimes truth cuts like a knife. It cuts in between the brain and yeah, but you know that helps you. It helps. Now, truth always don't. It's not always what you want to hear, but the truth is the only thing can help you. It's just like if you go outside and someone might tell you, just say, for instance, if your car's out there in the driveway, whatever, and you might go out there and the person might say, well, your tire's on flat. Now, what's going to help you the most? You're going to get mad with that person for telling you your tire's on flat. Which one would be more helpful? To tell you your tires on flat, or you just get on in your car and drive and pull out driving fast? You know that's not going to help you. I would prefer somebody to tell me that, because if somebody let you know, say if your tires on flat, then that helps you to be able to get some help. Somebody might say, well, I'll change your tire for you. You get more excited for others than I do for myself, because I love see people happy. I really do. That's why I give the way I do. Well, see, you love people. You got to love, but now when you have that kind of hard house of bling, you're going to be blessed. So, I mean, even if a person is yelling at me, I learn not to bring that energy back at them, because violence never beats violence, verbally and spiritually. I understand. But you got to still rejoice for people. I mean, tell that person in a nice way. Tell them, say, I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Because you got, when you speak and speak well to people, use your words wisely. People, I'm going to be honest, tell you the truth. People know when you're sincere. People know when you're rejoicing for them. And sometimes a person can look at you and you can just, to be honest, I took a class online, and sometimes you can listen to how these people use their words, or tone that they're using in. Okay, a person might tell you, I'm glad for you. You know, if a person talking like that, you hear it in the tone of voice. That's not glass. I mean, people can say words that really they don't really mean. Are you a person, you're going to hear a person speaking in kind words, I'm happy for you. You know, you can tell. Sometimes you don't have to even ask a person. Sometimes a person might say, oh, that's nice. Somebody else that really speaking to me and you well might say, I'm happy for you because I want another car myself. Sincerity, people hear it in your voice. So I'm going to be honest, sometimes you can be quiet. Being quiet helps a lot, because when you speak, Talking helps, but sometimes talking even make others feel worse. Because if you're going to tell a person something and give them a comment in an ugly way, just keep it to yourself. Be kind. And when people rejoice for one another, you're going to know it. You don't have to even say too much, because sometimes in your words, in your talk, in your action, because when we rejoice for one another, we don't even get mad about when we see someone get something. I just want a person to be happy, because that's what makes me happy. Positivity, positive energy is all I ask for. Well, yeah, you're going to know it. You're going to know when people are happy for you. Melvin, that just sounds good. I be like, words, that's what's up. Let's celebrate with a ride. I got a gas money. I got gas money. That's true. All of that is true. If everybody had that thought that we have, because I like to rejoice for people. Because see, when you tell people something nice, it uplifts them. But if you say it and you say it in an ugly way, sometimes talk can make people hate. I hate I told her this. I hate I told her that. One day this guy was yelling at me at a trash can. And I told him calmly to come with me, be able to escalate the situation before anything. Yes, it just matters so much. Talking matters, because sometimes when people be kind to you, you never know what that person is going through. House of Bling, I agree with you. You never know what people are going through when they talk to you, when they telling you something. Okay, you can see a person's feeling so down. You don't know how that person feels. So don't go just starting out with a person just yelling at them and just being harsh on them. You don't do that. Talking helps, but it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So all the times, talking doesn't help if you're not talking or listening to the right people, the right person. But when you be a giver, you get back. And just like in love and everything else. When you love people, you get it back. When you give, you get it back. When you help others, you get it back. And then sometimes it just, you get it back. It just, everybody just don't see it that way yet, Mr. Wise. He was venting out word. My man, you mad, cool. Okay. Melvin, yes. Okay, House of Bling, she's coming back to Melvin. So it doesn't hurt to be nice to people. It doesn't hurt to be kind to people. And then Philippe, it doesn't hurt to just be kind to people and uplift people. You don't know how that person feels. You don't know what that person has been through. You don't know whether that person is having a good day. You don't know whether that person has been sick. You don't know. So what we need to do is just be kind. And I try to tell people, I try to be kind, because a lot of times you never know, that can help make a person day. Tell them something nice. Sometimes tell them something that you can get a laugh out of them. And then that's when you're talking to the right person. But then I think that still go back to some people, it's like gifts and talents. Some people don't have that way about themselves. Some people, they can know something look nice. Instead of saying that, they might say, you could have a pretty blouse on. And the wrong person might come up and say, oh, I see you got a spot on your blouse. Instead of saying, that's so pretty what you have on. Instead of telling you something nice, oh, I see you got a spot on that blouse. No, I can see a spot, but I might tell a person that is so pretty what you have on. Because it's not about trying to make people feel bad. When you talk to them, use your words wisely. But if a person just tries to make others happy, they'll feel good inside. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. But a lot of times some people just got to get to that point. So you got to get to that point to know talking helps. And when you talk to people, it does something for them if you mean well. Good morning, She. We're here. Good morning, She. Welcome to Live. And I hope you're having a good day so far. And I hope you're having a good week so far. Okay. Thanks for coming in. But I was just talking about, do you think does talking helps? And I think it does. It just all depends on what you say. It all depends on who you talk to, because really you can't talk to everybody, because sometimes you can talk to people and they take it the wrong way. Sometimes when you talk to people, it turns out and end up being drama over little things that shouldn't have been anything. You want to talk to the right people, because talking to the right people can help you. And a lot of times, sometimes talking to people, they can tell us the truth, and sometimes the truth doesn't sound nice to us, but talking does help. So what we do is just sometimes you sit back and you look and you listen and you learn. And if I'm listening to people talk to others, I sit back, I listen, and I learn. And then sometimes I decide this is the person that I should be talking to, because it seems like this person is really concerned. Sometimes we want to talk to people that just not talking just to hear, to go back and talk about what we've talked about. So yes, talking helps. But like I say, I'm saying again, we need to pray. Ask the Lord to let us be around or to talk to the right people so we'll know what to do. That way, when we talk to the right people, you're going to know it. I had a coworker that was kind of different and everyone laughed at her. I was always kind and stood up for her. We are all different in our own way. And that is what makes us unique. Yes, we are. And that's what makes us unique. And then sometimes you're not going to fit in with everybody. Melvin, and then it's okay to not fit in with everybody. And I don't think it's meant to be that way, to fit in with everybody, because see, we're different. And I can't see why people would find that so funny, but people laugh at different things, but we're different. If you fit in with everybody, I don't know. I really don't know how to take that to say, well, she fit in with everybody, because I don't fit in with everybody. And I don't think we're supposed to. Melvin, I be like, you look fly. Hold on, that spider is messing up on your look. Let me get that for you. A person with dysfunctional thinking, hater, would not say a word back. But look, okay, House of Bling, hello everyone. Okay, she's speaking, but you just gotta do you. And I guess people, we're different, and some people, they're just not gonna tell you anything nice and not gonna give you a compliment. You have to go on with that. But as a whole, I think it's better to talk to people that's going to uplift you, because see, you can do the same for that person. And a lot of times we want to talk to, and sometimes I don't want to fit in with everybody. Me either, Felita. I don't. And then I don't. But you want to be kind to people. But some people just, I haven't heard that in a long time, Evan. I like your style. So you got to know. You got to know that everybody is not. You want to talk to people, and what you say matters, but you don't. Okay, I would laugh back with your coworker, because I know they are haters because of her style. Good morning, Joshua. Well, I guess if it don't stop buffering, maybe in another minute or so, I'm just going to go ahead and end this live stream. And I appreciate you all so much for coming in. But talking matters. But still, it just still matters who you talk to. Because everybody that you talk to, that doesn't mean that that person is just really concerned. So am I still buffering you all? So if I am, I'm going to go ahead and end this, because I've been here an hour, and usually when I go an hour, or usually an hour and 30 minutes or whatever, am I buffering still, Sharon? Anybody let me know, because I can go ahead and end the stream, because usually I like to stay from between an hour and an hour and a half. But you just got to realize that talking helps. Okay, no buffering. Okay, talking does help, but talking to the right people, right person. Because I just, sometimes I can just sit. Good morning, Zero. Welcome to the live. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a good day and a good week so far. So, Zero, I was just talking about, does talking helps? And I think, yes, it helps if you're talking to the right people or the right person. And sometimes talking doesn't help if you're not, it just all depends. Okay, and I appreciate you all for listening, for being in here with me. And I try to give it good advice. And like I say, if I don't know something, okay, okay, thanks. If I don't know something, I would not tell you that I know it, because still, that's still sort of like when you ask a person something and you don't tell that person the truth just to be talking. No, no. I don't like to talk that well, just to talk to people and tell them something, even though I don't know what I'm talking about. So sometimes if I don't know a thing, I'm not going to say I know it, because still you're not helping people just to say this, just to tell them something. If I tell you all something, it's going to be something I know, because I want to be helpful to people, and I want to be the person, if someone want to talk to me, I want to be the right person to talk to, because you're not helping a person if you're not telling them what's true. But so what do you think about that, Zero? Do you think talking helps, or do you not? What you think about it? What's your opinion on it? Because you just sometimes I'm just quiet. A lot of times I'm quiet because I like to sit and I watch people, and then I look at how people treat one another. I look at how this person. Sometimes if you don't have anyone to talk to, then talk to talk yourself. Talk to you. Oh, now talk to. Then talk yourself. I did a live about the benefits of self-talking. Okay, okay, okay. I need to go live. Okay. Yeah, okay. Are you going live soon, Melvin? But yeah, it talking helps, but I'm saying, sometimes everybody needs somebody to talk to, you know. And I'm not knocking if you're gonna talk to yourself, and that's fine, to yourself. But everybody needs somebody to talk to. I just feel like that, just we're here for one another. And if you need to talk to somebody, but you just want to talk to the right person, if you ask a person a question, say, um, does everybody have one another in here? House of Bling. Do you have Melvin? Melvin, do you have House of Bling? You all go ahead. And if you want the mod to drop your link, that's fine. If you all haven't connected already, just go ahead. And then let me say this now. When we connect with one another, let's try to be genuine and support one another, and go to that person video. I'll go to that person about page, which or whatever is best for you. You might want to see what that person is doing, because sometimes you're laughing about that, but no, your situation better than yeah. I know my situation, but it's okay to talk to people, because sometimes you can talk to a person. It might be just something you need to ask someone. Okay, if I don't want to ask nobody anything, sometimes you learn by listening. You learn by talking to people. So, okay, you're laughing about that, but knows your situation better than you. Yeah, yeah. But I just believe that still talking helps if you get with that right person. But yeah, you all, if you don't have one another, Melvin, if you don't have Life is Felicia, if you want someone to go ahead, y'all want to go ahead and connect. If you want someone to drop your link, just the Mars can do it for you. But I just want to, if we connect to one another, we want to be fair with one another. We want to watch one another's content. We don't want to just get to that person and say, well, I clicked the red button, whatever, and then after that they don't see you anymore. Okay, she's asking you, Melvin, I support you, but why I never get your notification? I just checked and seen that I have you. Okay. Okay. But if you all don't have any questions, I try to stay in at least between an hour and hour 30 minutes. I've been here an hour. If it's something else that you all have a comment or something about, let me know, because I'm going to go ahead and in the live stream. If you don't have anything else you want to comment, you want to chat about or something like that, I'm going to get off here And I appreciate you all again for coming in. And I still say talking helps when you talk to the right person or right people. And still the right people is someone that can help you, tell you the truth, love you enough to tell you when you're wrong, and love you enough to tell you sometimes you don't have to do some things to just fit in. And sometimes if you're talking to the wrong person, sometimes a person might tell you, you have to do this and you have to do this. And you don't have to, you know. Okay. Thanks for coming in, Felitas. So I'm going to go ahead and end this stream, y'all. So I hope you all having a good day. And I hope you all continue to have a good week. Now, is anyone else going live? So I would know to get to your live, because if you are, let me know. Right. Yeah, that's true. Things ain't going to be what you want to hear all the time, but necessary. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. See you later. Zero. So if anyone else, if who's going live, is anyone else going live? I will have a blessed day, everyone. So if you are, let me know. But yeah, we're gonna hear some things we don't like, but sometimes that's truth. Sometimes truth doesn't sound like we want it to sound, but let's just try to appreciate the truth, because I never known anybody. Okay, you might go live soon. About you having an idea how long it'll be. You know, the truth is what helps us all, even though it doesn't. I may later if I get to my daughters in time. Okay. So what you want the truth. I want it. And sometimes the truth can seem hurtful. It can sound hurtful. But I rather the truth than for somebody just telling me something, because something doesn't help you. Okay, y'all. So thanks so much for coming in. I hope you have a good day, a good week, and I'm leaving for now. So, okay, if you go live, Zero, or whoever, I hope I see the notification, because sometimes it might work. That the reason why some people don't see it, the notification, they might miss it. I don't know. But you all just have a good day, and thanks for coming in.